All right. Today was a tough day of trading, and I had several weeks of really clean trading in a row. But lately, the past like 5 trading days, I haven't really had clean trading. Even though I think 3 of the last 5 days I've traded, I've been green. They weren't days to feel good about. They weren't clean, and they didn't feel super efficient. And so this is stuff I got to work on here. But this is my watch list for the day. I had right here, ended up trading all 4 tickers, which again, that's not really a good sign for me. But anyway, so my first trade's on Norwegian Cruise Line. If we look in here, what we have here is, so this is the 1 minute chart. You can kind of see it here. So this is the first trade, is just these two. And what I saw was, strong volume gets above the 200 MA and above VWAP here. They look like they're holding, and it forms, a nice ascending triangle of sorts. Or if you want to look at it, often I'll play a bearish boot. This is kind of the similar version. This is like a bullish boot. So you see the triangle form right there. So really the entry that I want is 1525. That's the perfect entry for me. I chased it. This is 1535. Now it's only 10 cents. To a lot of people that might not matter a lot. For me, I normally operate with pretty tight stops. So 10 cents for me is too much wiggle room. It came back down. I had to stop myself out. So I took a max loss here, just max per trade loss, not on the day, but and then it held. So I got back in with the entry I originally wanted, and partialed out, partialed here, partialed there, and then I was hoping we'd get the previous day close, so I held this last partial, but we didn't. I got out at break even, and the combination of these two trades is I'm break even on the day. So I took a loss here, and then I got it all back there, but I'm still just break even. So nothing special. And my loss to begin with is me not taking the right entry, me not having the patience to wait for the entry I wanted, or hesitating on getting it from the jump. So sometimes it requires patience to get the entry you want because you're waiting for a pullback. In this case, I wasn't waiting for a pullback. I actually hesitated and then jumped in. And that jump cost me 10 cents and then cost me a big loss. And then I got the entry I should have got from the get-go and did well with it. So that's those two trades. I'm break even at that point. Now, this trade is a little frustrating for me. This is really what I'm looking for. This is right up my alley, right? I'm looking for a really nice, big bullish or bearish candle on strong volume that goes to a point and then consolidates, ideally above important moving averages like this. So there's a 200, there's previous day close, there's lots of areas of support here. And so you see this strong move on good volume and then a consolidation in a range along moving averages. So basically it's just an ABCD pattern where the consolidation happens around an important area. And so this is right up my alley. But I didn't play it that well. So first of all, I got in, and then I think my psychology was already a little messed up. So I hopped back out. I don't really know why I got back out, but I took that loss, and then it's holding, so I jumped back in. I partial up here, and then last bit at break even. So, I mean, it's just an okay trade. What happened was I think it really wanted to go, but at the same time, SPY was dumping, and so it just gave it up. So that was that trade. Workhorse here. I stopped myself out early here. Nothing great there. But this trade should have been better. This is again me just slightly missing the right entry. The right entry is right here for me. For my style of trading, it's there, but instead I got it here. And that makes a big difference, but it was still profitable. I took some some profit there, but then it came back, shook me out before this big move. So that was tough, because this move is really what I wanted. This move is what level 2 said was going to happen. It looked like there's a lot of opportunity up here, but my entry wasn't strong enough. And even if I'd had a stronger entry, it looks like it still would have shaken me out a little bit. So shook me out and then did what I wanted. So kind of a bummer, but also my entry could have been better on that one. Just a day of late entries. RAD, same song here. You can view this as kind of an ascending triangle. Now, I don't love ascending triangles when they have these big wicks, but you see that the lows are getting higher. So higher and higher lows, same high. It breaks through with a lot of volume, right at the $15 mark, all good signs. The entry's here. I got $15.25. I was 25 cents late to the party, so I made some profit, but if I had 15 instead of one partial and then break even, I would have held through this pullback and I would have got to enjoy this whole ride for $1.25. Entry. It's like real estate, location. For me, day trading, entry. Entry is everything. There's a INO got me bad here. So another missed opportunity, entry. So again, let me show you guys what I saw, what I like. Essentially another ascending triangle. I play triangles a lot. So I wanted in right here is I think 2780 is where it kept bumping up against. So I actually pressed to get filled, but this stock was jumping around so much that I pressed at 2780. I got filled at 2795, 15 cents slippage there, and panicked and just sold and got out because I'd already been sorry, my dog's drinking some water. I'd already been bit in the butt a few times today with bad entries. So I jumped back out, and then the move happened, and it was just, that was hard to watch. And then I hop back in. These aren't that interesting to talk about, but a couple quick scalps. But man, yeah, jumping back out here hurt. But 15 cents slippage, that's just not something I'm comfortable with. So it was just a tough day for me. I want to get back to trading clean, and hopefully I'm able to do so. But entry. It's all about the entry.